What's up, guys? Welcome back. The Constellation design system offers four types of views: form view, partial view, list view, and full page view. We have already explored form views and partial views in the last video. If you missed it, you'll find the link in the description and in the card above. Go check it out. Now in this video, we will dive into list views. List views are used to display a group of items in a read-only format. And you can display them in a table, gallery, and timeline. In this video, we will look at how to display a list of credit cards in all three formats: a table, a tile-based gallery, and a timeline. Towards the end, I'll also show you how to configure your list view to add a new item to the list and edit or delete an existing one from the list. But before we proceed, I have a small request. A lot of effort goes into bringing you these videos explaining each and every concept in a structured, practical, and easy to understand manner. So if you find these videos helpful, please show your support by hitting that like button and leaving your comments below. Alright, back to the topic. Let's look at how to create and configure list views in Pega Constellation. We will start by creating a data object for storing our reference data, the list of credit cards. Now each credit card will have certain details like its name, type, whether it's a travel card or cashback or fuel, description of the card, eligibility criteria, its annual fee, credit limit, status of the card, whether it's active or inactive, launch date, things like that. I'll use this spreadsheet to create the data object. I'll share it with you in the Telegram channel. You can download it from there and use it on your end. You'll find the Telegram channel link in the description below. Alright, let's go to App Studio to create the data object. Data, new, enter a name for the data object, credit card, and click Next. Now here, choose Use Spreadsheet, then browse for the spreadsheet and select it. The system will extract the column names from the spreadsheet and display them here. Now for every column, a corresponding field will be created in that data object. For each field, you can edit its name or change its type if needed. But everything looks good here, so I'll just leave it as is and create. With that, our data object is created with all these fields. Next, we will add the data records to it. We will import them from the same spreadsheet that we used earlier. We'll choose Add Only and click Next. Let's just specify the date format here. Skip validation step entirely and import. Very good. Our data records have been successfully imported. All 15 of them. With that, our data object credit card is ready. By the way, I have covered data objects in detail in this video. You can watch it for more information. You'll find the link in the description and in the card above. Next, we need a data page, a list type data page to populate our list view with these data records. Now you can create your own data page or use the auto-generated one. Let's open this auto-generated data page, list credit card, and run it. As you can see here, it returns all the data records, all 15 of them. And that's exactly what we need. So we will just use this auto-generated data page, list credit card, to source our list view. Alright, let's go back to App Studio. Next, in this data object, we will create our list view. UX, other views. In the list section, click Create. Enter a name for the view, list of credit cards, and submit. Our view is created. Let's open it up and configure it. Heading, let's change it to credit cards. Data page, make sure the one that we saw earlier in this video, list credit card, is selected here. Then we will configure our list view for 3 scenarios. Scenario number 1, we will display the travel cards in our table. Let's configure for that in the default view tab. Display name, let's change it to travel. Display as, make sure it is set to table. Then in the columns section, let's remove primary fields and add fields that we want to display as columns in the table. Card name, card type, description of the card, eligibility criteria, annual fee, credit limit, interest rate, reward rate, and status of the card, whether it's active or inactive. Filter by, let's define a custom condition here where type is equal to travel. This will make sure that only the travel cards are displayed in the table. With that, we have configured our list view for the first scenario. Now, let's say we want to display these credit cards in the product manager portal. So let's first create the persona product manager, and then the portal product manager portal. Next, we will create a landing page. Let's name it cards. And add our view list of credit cards to this landing page. Finally, let's go back and add the landing page cards to the main navigation of the product manager portal. Do not forget to save the portal. With that, we have completed our changes for the first scenario. Let's quickly recap. First, we created a data object for storing our reference data, the list of credit cards. Then, we needed a data page to source our list view with the credit card list. So, we used the auto-generated data page. But you can create your own as well. After that, we created the list view and configured it to display the travel cards in a table. And finally, we created the product manager persona, portal, and landing page, and then added the list view to the landing page. Alright, let's test our changes. Preview, then choose the Product Manager portal. From the left navigation menu, choose the Cards landing page. Now this is our list view, displaying the travel cards in a table. Alright, let's move on to scenario number 2. In the same portal, Product Manager portal, we will display our cashback cards in a gallery. Let's go back to our list view, data, credit card, data object, UX, other views, and list of credit cards, our list view. Now for scenario number 2, we will add another view here. Let's name it cashback, and we will create it from scratch. Display as, we will choose gallery this time. Card header, let's choose card name. Secondary text, we will choose status of the card. Then in the columns section, let's add the rest of the fields. Card type, description of the card, eligibility criteria, annual fee, credit limit, interest rate, and reward rate. Finally, let's define a custom filter condition where type is equal to cashback. And we are done. Let's test for scenario 2. Preview. Make sure the Product Manager portal is selected here. Then choose the cards landing page. Now this is our default view, displaying the travel cards. Let's change to the other view, cashback. This displays the cashback cards in a tile-based gallery. Alright, let's move on to the last scenario, number 3. We will display the fuel cards in a timeline. Let's go back to our list view. We will add another view here for the fuel cards. Display as timeline. Date field Let's use launch date. We will sort the cards by launch date. Title, card name, status. Let's choose status of the card. Then in the additional fields section, let's add the remaining fields. Now we do not really need to group the cards by launch date. So let's just turn it off. Then let's filter them by type as we did earlier for the travel and cashback cards. And finally, let's sort them in ascending order. And that's pretty much it. Let's test our changes. Preview. Choose cards. Then switch to the view, fuel. And there it is. A timeline view of the fuel cards sorted by launch date in ascending order with the status of the card on the right. You can expand any card for more details. Finally, let's look at how to allow the product manager to manage these cards. For example, they can be allowed to add a new credit card to the list and edit or delete an existing one from the list. Let's go back to our list view. In the editing section, select Allow, Edit, Delete, Create, and Custom actions. Then, in this data object, we will configure a couple of other views. Let's go back. Other views. In the form section, you will see two predefined views. Create and Edit. The Create view is displayed when you add a new item, allowing you to collect its details. Let's remove primary fields and add fields to capture the details of a new credit card. Let's go back. Now the Edit view is displayed when you edit an item, allowing you to modify its details. Again, let's remove primary fields and add fields that the user can modify. Now, let's say we do not want to allow the user to edit the code value. So, let's disable this for editing. Similarly, let's disable card name and card type as well. And we are done. Let's test it out. Cards. Then click the add icon to add a new item. Now this is the create view that we configured earlier. Let me fill it out. And our new credit card is added to the list. Now to edit the details of an individual card, click Actions, then choose Edit. This brings up the Edit view that we also configured earlier with code, card name, and type disabled. Let me change the eligibility criteria here and submit. Our card details are modified. By the way, from the Actions menu, you can also delete an individual card. That's all for now. If this video helped you and you would want me to make more videos on Constellation in the future, make sure to like and subscribe. By the way, you can download the code zip file for this tutorial from the Telegram channel. And if you need Pega training, you can DM me on Instagram. You'll find all the links in the description below. I'll catch you in the next one.